Howdy everyone. Today on From the Red Carpet, we have some Werewolf by Night news, and of course some things with Moon Knight, the Multiverse of Madness, and a lot more. So stick around and we'll dive right in. So, in addition to the She-Hulk releasing in May, and Ms. Marvel either in August or September, the Moon Knight series is coming March 30th. In it, Mark Spector has multiple personalities, one of which is Moon Knight. I'm not sure what happens to have him embrace it, but I do know that the main villain will probably be Anubis, and that the show will be set in modern and ancient Egypt. However, Anubis won't be the only villain. The series will also feature Midnight Man, one of Moon Knight's arch-nemesis. The character will be played by French actor Gaspard Ulliel, who sadly, just the other day, passed away in a skiing accident. His parts have all been filmed for the series, but this is still horrible news. Last week, a trailer finally dropped for the series, so let's have a look.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I think I'm losing it.
We'll catch you on. You're bloody useless, Stevie.
Stephen. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks. Now hold the phone. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark? It must be very difficult. The voice in your head. Shut up! There's chaos in you. Embrace the chaos.
Speaking of new Disney Plus stuff, a new holiday special is headed to Disney Plus for Halloween called Werewolf by Night, and it's based off the comics. Gael Garcia Bernal has been cast as Jack Russell, aka Werewolf by Night, and just recently, Laura Donnelly has been added onto the cast to play his niece Nina Price, aka Vampire by Night. Aha, so the MCU is including vampires and werewolves now. What is this, fucking Twilight? This definitely does open the door for a Blade crossover, or maybe even Midnight Suns? Hell, maybe even Moon Knight. Because if you didn't know, Moon Knight actually debuted in a Werewolf by Night comic back in the day. I don't know how many episodes we're getting of this, it may just be one, but either way, production will begin early this year. A new plot synopsis has surfaced for Wakanda Forever. We know the film will feature Shuri taking over as Black Panther, and that it'll introduce Atlantis and Namor. The film is even said to introduce Riri Williams leading into the Ironheart series. So, how does Namor get introduced? Well, actress Lake Bell, the actress who took over for Scarlett Johansson as the voice of Black Widow in the What If series, will play Dr. Graham, who, along with her team, used a device made by Riri Williams to find vibranium in the ocean. This aggravates Namor, leading him to probably going to war with Wakanda. Also in the film, after the loss of T'Challa, which I guess they'll address in the movie, the different factions of Wakanda start to drift apart. A new leader is said to step forward to reunite the factions as they work together against the threat of Namor and Atlantis. Letitia Wright, who plays Shuri, was out for quite a while, which halted filming for months. And now that she's finally back, Some of the cast and crew came down with COVID, halting production yet again. But don't worry, the film is still predicted to release on time. We have some new photos from Guardians 3. Here we can see Zoe Saldana, aka Gamora, who's getting her makeup finished. Not only are we getting more of Rocket's backstory in this one, but the film is said to focus heavily on Peter Quill's search for Gamora, as well as the introduction of a long-awaited character, Adam Warlock, played by Will Poulter. Last we heard, in Guardians 2, when the team was getting attacked by the Silvern, we could see a cocoon which allegedly housed the character. Well, now I guess we'll finally see him in action. Here's a picture of Poulter with dyed hair, getting in character for the film. And of course, Guardians 3 is set to release on May 23rd of next year. Yes, I know I've been talking a lot about Multiverse of Madness. It's kind of like the bee's knees right now. But now we have an idea what the final battle may consist of. The battle is said to take place on an alternate Earth, and is comparable to the Battle of Sokovia at the end of Age of Ultron. But this one's on steroids. With all the characters we're getting, it may even be bigger than Endgame, to be honest. With all the fans backing the return of Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, apparently Sony has greenlit Amazing Spider-Man 3 with director Avi Arad. The film is apparently coming out in 2024 and continues Andrew's story following No Way Home. Does this mean we'll see Tom Hardy's Venom like we've been hearing all this time? I recently stated that Venom 3 and this film would be integrated into one. And I say this with a grain of salt, but I only hope this happens for real. Speaking of Sony films, Kraven begins production in the UK next month. The film, of course, stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, formerly Quicksilver, as Kraven the Hunter, and is said to include the Spider-Man villain Chameleon. Will Spider-Man ever cross paths with Kraven? I guess we'll have to wait and see. As we know, Todd Phillips is working on a second Joker film with Joaquin Phoenix returning as the Joker. The plot is super unclear at the time, but not too long ago, Willem Dafoe, Green Goblin himself, expressed interest in playing a rival imposter Joker to Phoenix's in the film. Dafoe said, "There was something interesting about, if there was a Joker imposter, so it would be possible to have not only dueling Jokers, but someone that says to be the Joker that isn't the Joker. It would be cool to see Dafoe play another version of the character, even if it's a fake one. Maybe his version will be the comic accurate one." Closing the episode today, we have some Batgirl stuff going on. Last week we got our first look at Leslie Grace in full costume, and here's a shot of her on set. Still, the suit looks great. Also, we finally have some shots of Brendan Fraser as Firefly. However, it's just literally Brendan Fraser. He's not in costume. So hopefully soon we can see what he'll look like. The film is obviously tied to the DCEU, with the confusing matter of Batman being Michael Keaton and not Ben Affleck. But now, there's this. A newspaper stand in the background of a scene shows a magazine talking about the ending of Batman vs. Superman, where Lex Luthor goes to jail. So I guess they're tying it in? Even though they said the Flash film undoes all the Batman vs. Superman stuff? I don't know. Not only that, but remember that mural showing Michael Keaton's Batman and a weird new Robin? Well, Robin will definitely have a cameo, played by Joshua Bassett. He posted online that he's working on a super secret project. Gee, I wonder what he's talking about. The introduction of Robin will apparently lead into a Nightwing movie, and that could be awesome. Alrighty then guys, that does it for this episode of From the Red Carpet. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. And of course, as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.